gold medals. That's actually putting them ahead on the table at the moment. And so let's move to the final of all finals. The women's 4x100 meters medley, 34 points.
The Ukrainian team is the first to lead them out. They are going to finish top of the medal table. Can they finish this race on top?
So there's the team from the Ukraine. Istamina, Yushchenko, Kurlan, Palyan, Rivard, Roxon, Burden, Nelson go for Canada there in lane number 2. Ryabova, Vladikina, Grazdanova, Kosiva make the team up for the Russian Federation. They're in lane 3, right next to the British team. Millward, Cashmore, Slater, Maron, what a team that is. They're right next door to the USA. Great Britain are the world record holders, psyched up for this final, but what can USA do about that? Smith, Johannes, Long, Jordan. There are the 4 competitors to make up a very powerful USA team, but China in lane number 6 have Liu, Zhang, Jiang and Lin. Got a mix of S6, SB9, S8 and S9, so that's a good mix there. Strong mid-range class. And finally in lane number 7, Hungary have Pap, Ratst, Sos and Engelhardt. S10, SB9, S10, S5, so slightly higher classes there. Engelhardt S5. Great Britain, well, Stephanie Millward, she's an S9. Claire Cashmore, SB8. Slater, Stephanie Slater, S8, and Amy Maron is an S9. Very tight between them and the USA and the Russian Federation. Less than 1 second separating those 3 national teams. And they're away.
Stephanie Millward away for the Great Britain team. She'll be strong on the backstroke leg. Nina Ryabova for the Russian Federation in lane number 3. Expect her to come through strongly for the Russian team. Also going well for the USA, Elizabeth Smith had a good swim in the S10 100, in the S9 100 backstroke. She couldn't catch Stephanie Millward, the champion. So Stephanie Millward, this is a good leg for the Great Britain team. Important that they get a good start. Very balanced team from Great Britain. They've got 2 9s and 2 8s. Much more balanced than the other team. The Russian Federation could well be the biggest threat. Ryabova, the S10 swimmer, and Vladikina, the 8, Grazdanova, the 9, and we finished with Koseva, the S7 swimmer. So if Britain are in touch when they get to the last swimmer, Amy Maron has got a great chance of taking gold for Great Britain. But now Ryabova coming through, level now with Stephanie Millward. This is good news for the GB team, I think. Vladikina goes in behind Claire Cashmore, 2/100ths of a second in it. Hungary in 3rd position, and the team from Canada handily placed, also in lane number 2 in 4th position.
Vladikina for the Russian Federation doing a great job here on the breaststroke. Claire Cashmore is in lane 4 for Great Britain, but Vladikina there, the trademark pink go faster swim cap, really grooved into an aerodynamic shape there, is taking some margin away from Great Britain. Long into that turn, 1:48.01, 1.24 seconds clear of Claire Cashmore. Claire Cashmore took silver next to this lady earlier on in the week. Vladikina now full body length ahead. She was the world champion individually and doing a great job for the Russian Federation in 3.
Now Vladikina, it's a lead for the Russian Federation, but I think the Russians wanted a bigger lead than that over the Great Britain team. Claire Cashmore doing a great job for GB in 2nd position, and this is looking absolutely excellent for the GB team. Canada fighting for third position, along with the team from Hungary. But the Russian Federation only 2 seconds ahead of the team from Great Britain. I don't think the Russians are strong enough in the second half of this race to hold off the GB team. And the swimmer making her World Championship debut for GB, Stephanie Slater, could give Amy Marin a lead going into the final 100, which would be absolutely sensational for the GB team and would say to me that a world record is on.
Irina Grazdanova just edged out there. The Russian Federation team now in second place, but only by 16/100ths of a second. Stephanie Slater of Great Britain demonstrating great butterfly skills and endurance here. Stephanie Slater, she's an S8, and Great Britain are now into the lead and extending now. 2/3 of a bottle length clear the Russian Federation. Irina Grazdanova is digging in though. She's not letting her get away. It's certainly going to be down to the final leg, but Great Britain are positioned and well positioned for the final takeover right there.
Amy Marin in for Great Britain. She's an S9 swimmer against the S7 swimmer, Oksana Guseva. Nothing now can stop Amy Marin. She was a silver medalist in the 100 freestyle earlier this week, but she is bringing Great Britain home to a famous victory here. There is no one that can touch the GB team. The Russians now have to hang on for second. I think they are safe in second position. USA have come through into third. Courtney Jordan in the bronze medal position at the moment. She should hang on for third position, but now it's Amy Marin and Great Britain against the clock.
Yes, Great Britain against the clock. Amy Marin into the closing stages of this 4x100 relay. She's really motoring home now, extending the lead. Let's keep our eye on the clock for the world record. It's 4:52.40 for sure. It's going to be smashed out of sight. Amy Marin brings Great Britain home for gold with a massive new world record, 4:46.21. Here coming in for the Russian Federation, Oksana Guseva. What a battle they gave. It was silver in the end, but what a great effort here. Coming in lane number 5, USA against lane number 6, China. China just gets it by the narrowest of margins. 11/100ths, 5:09.18 for the People's Republic of China to take bronze. What drama in the pool tonight.
Well, the Canadian team coming in 5th position, and the Ukrainians touching now ahead of the team from Hungary. But there's young Amy Marin. She had her birthday here this week, just 15 years of age, and that was a real glory leg on that last leg from Amy Marin. A 1:03 to finish with for the youngster from GB. Stephanie Millward, well, she got them a good lead. It was important that she was close to Nina Ryabova, and in fact Stephanie Millward ahead of the Russian Federation swimmer. Vladikina had a good change over there. Now Vladikina, well, you would think the Russian Federation were going to need about 5 or 6 seconds at least, but Claire Cashmore, didn't she dig in well for the Great Britain team? And at the end there, Vladikina was only a couple of seconds ahead when they came to that butterfly changeover. Grastinova going in for the Russians, and there's Claire Cashmore. Not much in it at all, and at that point I thought, well, the Great Britain team really have got it to lose. Fantastic performance from the first two there. And there is Vladikina. Look how close Cashmore is there as they come to the turn. And in went the newcomer, the debutante at this World Championship, Stephanie Slater. Grasdanova for the Russian Federation. She was a strong butterfly swimmer, but Stephanie Slater was stronger. And when she handed over in front there to Amy Marin, there was never going to be any other winner rather than the GB team. Amy Marin was almost immediately away and clear. Look at the leg kick on Marin, and Guseva immediately is fighting to hang on to the silver medal position.
Absolutely motoring here. We can see how fast the stroke is. Wonderful leg kicking. So powerful, almost creating a bow wave there through the middle of the body, and it's so high to the water surface. It's all about body positioning. We need to be horizontal, we need to be streamlined. That head is positioned very well. Didn't take any breaths inside the final 5 there. Head down all the way. Perfection, professionalism. It came together tonight after all the months of hard training.